Hey everyone, hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome to the reading. We're going to see what the message is today. Keep in mind, it could be past, present, or future. It's general. You will know best how it resonates in your story, okay? And where or how or if it resonates at all. So let's see, guys. What is the message today? What does everyone need to know today in the collective? What's going on here? Let's see. The Wheel of Fortune, okay, a fated event, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so there's a group of people here that have, oh, sorry about that, that was a doorbell. Okay, so there's a fated event, or there's a turn of events here, the Wheel of Fortune. Something is changing. It has to do with a message or some sort of communication. There's a group of people here that are contemplating something. They're looking at something, okay, figuring out the truth. It kind of looks like a group of people looking at a message or a letter and finding the truth about something, okay, or seeing the truth. And this is a big event. Whatever this is, this truth. So let's see. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? This has to do with the King of Pentacles. Some sort of a message, information, communication, an offer, somebody coming towards someone in love, or some sort of a gesture, someone being generous with someone. Okay, for some reason, this is a big deal. What's the Page of Wands? This has to do with the King of Cups and the Seven of Cups. And the Nine of Wands. Okay, so for some reason, the truth coming out about this message is a big deal because somebody was trying to create confusion around this message, or they were trying to use some sort of communication or a letter to defend themselves. Okay, but now the truth is coming out about this. What's the Three of Pentacles? The Queen of Cups in reverse, the Fool in reverse. Okay, so something here was a risk, something here was reckless, careless. It's kind of giving me a stupid mistake. Yeah, Three of Wands in reverse. Now someone is blocked. They don't know what to do next. They don't have any foresight. They can't plan for something. What's the Ace of Swords? Justice. Okay, so yeah, something about this truth is a really big deal. It's bringing in justice. Ten of Cups in reverse, Four of Wands reverse, and the Tower. So this has to do with a broken family or a family falling apart. Some sort of a estranged family, okay? Someone not being home. Somebody not being home. Somebody leaving home. Somebody moving out. Leaving a community, losing stability. This is a Tower moment, okay? This is a Tower moment. This is a big deal. The truth, yeah. There's some really big truth coming out, okay? A big truth. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles and this Page of Swords. The Emperor in the reverse. This has to do with a controlling, dictatorial, power-hungry, masculine energy. The High Priestess. Yeah, it's something about the events, okay? So with the Wheel of Fortune and a turn of events, it's like the truth is coming out about an event or something that transpired, I feel like in the past. Something wasn't told the way that it actually happened. But there's some sort of a document, there's some sort of letters or communication that's now exposing how it really was or what really transpired. maybe even on a specific day, or how someone was able to create an illusion surrounding this. And something about the Four of Wands reverse, something about the home or the setting or the location of something, okay? Like you were not at the house, or somebody was not supposed to be at the house, or somebody that, you know, somebody wasn't, it's like not someone's house, okay? It's giving me something like that. Like the location is important. All right, tell me about this Page of Swords, Knight of Cups. The snake. Yeah, this is a snake. So this is someone who's in competition with you, an enemy, someone that thinks they're clever, malicious. Someone here is a snake. And it's whoever lied or confused something here or tried to create confusion about some sort of cheating. The other woman or the other man. Seduction, third-party interference. Giving and receiving affection, kisses, falling in love. What is that about? The Hermit, the Hanged Man. So this is somebody that's looking for answers. Somebody is trying to figure out the truth and they're having a moment of enlightenment. This is somebody that's looking at something and they're seeing something now from a different perspective, or they're seeing the whole picture now. Somebody is starting to see the whole picture in something. So it's almost like it's giving me a bit of a comparison. Okay, so someone is comparing some sort of information or some sort of a letter or some sort of a document. They're comparing it to whatever someone else has said or presented. And now they're starting to see a different perspective, okay? Or they're starting to see the whole picture of something. Yeah, Page of Wands in reverse. That's something about these messages doesn't add up, okay? So it's almost like the fake messages or the fake information, the false report, the fabricated and faked letter, document, message here, whatever it is now being seen for what it is, okay? Because the real deal, Page of Wands, it can be seen that somebody created an illusion here about needing to defend themselves, needing to protect themselves, okay? There's something here about these messages that just doesn't add up, right? And I almost want to say that, like, with seduction coming out like this, on top of the Knight of Cups and the snake, it's almost even giving me like someone trying to accuse you or say that you are a third party, okay? Like someone tried to, and it's the snake. It's whoever the snake is that's in competition with you. This person tried to say that you are a third party, or you are just like a hookup or something like that. But there's some sort of messages here or some sort of an offering even that proves that that is not the case, okay? Or it's the third party that's been coming after you, right? So what's this Page of Wands? The Two of Cups, okay? Yeah, some sort of communication or messages about a relationship or in a relationship. The Queen of Wands in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so here's the other woman, okay? Or the other man. Here's the snake right here, this Queen of Wands in reverse, who's been working a really, really long time. And what it's giving me is that they've been working a very long time on trying to destroy your relationship. That's kind of what this looks like. And they've been trying to say that you're just a third party, or this person is a third party that wants to be a third party. Okay, pick one. This is definitely someone that's in competition with you. and they're malicious. You need to look over your shoulder with this. And it's kind of giving me a scenario where somebody on the outside wants to ruin your relationship. So they come in with some sort of messages, evidence, letters, whatever it is. And whoever it is that's now looking at this information or these messages is comparing things and starting to see things from a different perspective. Okay, I guess. So what's the Seven of Cups? The Six of Swords. Someone is trying to move on to calmer waters or trying to get away with something here. The Wheel of Fortune. And this is big. Whatever they did, this is a big, big deal. And what I feel like is the big deal is the real facts and the real evidence on the table, okay? The Seven of Wands, when it comes to defending oneself or having to protect themselves, okay? You know what it's really giving me? It's giving me that a Queen of Wands in reverse tried to accuse you of something. And there's evidence to back up the fact that you did not do that and you weren't even there, okay? Four of Wands in reverse, that's what this is giving me, okay? Honestly. And the Tower, it's like, here's the proof. The proof is you weren't even there, man. You don't even know what the fuck this lady is talking about, okay? You weren't even at the house. Or this person, this Queen of Wands in reverse, was not supposed to be at the house. Like, what the hell are they doing there, right? It's something like that. It's like, there's an accusation here. There's a third party energy here. There's real facts about a relationship, messages, evidence, and now the truth is coming out. So tell me more about this King of Cups here with this Nine of Wands. Yeah, it's like this lady, the Lovers. It's like she tried to accuse you of being a third party or that you slept with someone that she's with, okay? And that you then came after her or something like that. Messages, yeah. That's what this is giving me. A gift. And this has to do with a gift, okay? Could even be maybe a birthday, child, okay? A false person, yeah. A false person. Ascending, yeah, balloons. Balloons. Transcending an obstacle. This is how they tried to transcend an obstacle. So, yeah, they tried to say that you attacked them or something like that. But you didn't. And there's proof. So, what's this Three of Pentacles? The Six of Cups. Okay, so this could have been something that happened in the past. The Four of Swords. And it's like a whole group of people. Like, look at this. It kind of looks like they all swore themselves to secrecy. So this was a whole group of people involved. This could have happened at a gathering, right? Because I'm kind of getting that with gift and ascending with the balloons on it, right? So it's like, it's kind of giving me like, let's say there's a party, right? And there's a bunch of people there, or this Queen of Wands reverse isn't even supposed to be there, but they show up or something like that, okay? And they try to tell people that something went down at this party. Now, what ends up coming out afterwards is that you were not even at that party. And also, this lady was not even supposed to be at that party. So, like, what the hell is really going on here, right? It's giving me something like that. And then the whole group of people, everyone at the party is like, okay, so we're all just going to stay on the same page and not say anything at all. We're all just going to lie for each other and pretend something happened that didn't actually happen. And we're all just going to have each other's back, right? And accuse collective of attacking someone at this gathering here, okay? Or we're going to accuse collective of being a third party and coming after someone here in this group setting, right? So that was stupid, Fool in reverse. That was a stupid risk, okay? All right, so what else did they do here? Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so something about being rejected, okay? They could have come together and said that you were rejected by someone. Someone wasn't into you, or you couldn't accept rejection, and that's why you... Basically what it is it's someone that wants to be in competition with you. They want to fight with you, so they create this fake story about how you guys hashed it out over another person. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting here. So, right. Separation, paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness. One is enjoying each other, paradise. And a separation, unsure of future, thinking about you, yearning, paradise. Unsure of future, Three of Wands in reverse. So this happened at a time where it's giving me that window of opportunity reading again, right? So they thought they had the perfect window of opportunity because somebody was unsure about the future. So basically what it's giving me is they thought that they could lie about this because they thought nobody would defend you, okay? Or you would have no one to stick up for you, or you would have no one on your side that tells the truth. You get what I'm saying? Like, they thought that if everybody at this gathering, if everybody in this group just sticks to the same story and everybody lies for each other and covers their own backs, then you're not going to have anyone that stands up and says the truth, okay, about the fact that you were not even there, okay, or none of this actually happened as they're saying it did. And it doesn't even matter now because the Wheel of Fortune is here twice, which means the truth is here. Okay, there's evidence here now that they made all of this up and they're all lying for each other. Right? So what's the Ace of Swords? The truth. Four of Pentacles in reverse is they've lost control. The Knight of Swords, yeah, some sort of information. Some sort of important information and communication. What's that? Girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. I swear it's like something about a gathering or people getting together or people hanging out with friends or hanging out in a party, okay, something like that. Girl talk, time with friends, having fun. What's the truth? Ace of Swords. A mature man now knows the truth. Okay? And it's here with justice. So what's justice? Justice for a family room. Look at this. It's a whole family in one room. It could really be a party, guys. I'm not even kidding. Justice for this family room, or it's a whole family, okay? Maybe it's just a whole family that got together and decided to lie for each other and bully you, okay? And claim something happened that never happened. Four of Wands in reverse. You were not at that house. You were not in that room. You were not around that family. Or you're getting justice for whatever this family said about you, okay? Or how they tried to come after you, how they tried to bully you and accuse you of they had to protect themselves and defend themselves or something like that, right? The Star. The Queen of Swords. No, you are the Star. Okay? They just don't like your shine. This could be a whole group of people. They just don't like who you are. They don't like the fact that you shine so bright. I don't know. They just don't like your energy because you're in star energy. Okay? Very bright. A healer, inspirational, a role model. I mean, the star energy is like what people look up to that, you know? So it could be a whole group of people that are intimidated by that. A Queen of Wands in reverse, intimidated by that. Got a whole bunch of people or a whole family on their side for this one. So what's the Tower? The World. This is a cycle that's ending, okay? Something is over now. The Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. This has to do with family. How the family switched something around, how the family is trying to hide something or change the narrative, how they're trying to lie about something. That's really what I'm getting off of that. What else? That's the path that they chose. Okay, there's a big tower here. There's a big devastating destruction, a shocking event, okay? Everything is crumbling down and it's about the truth. It's the truth coming out. It's a fated event. About someone receiving money for something. This has to do with somebody receiving money for something. So, okay, so whatever they lied about here on this day, or this family lied about, it was to cover up some sort of money. So they came up with this whole story about how you allegedly attacked someone, or they had to defend themselves to cover up money, okay? But there's evidence here that proves that they're lying. And they're trapped now. Eight of Swords, they are trapped in their lies, okay? They're trapped now. Hanged Man, that's it. That's punishment right there. The Hanged Man and the Eight of Swords, that to me is a punishment. That means you've been tried. This is your punishment. You're being put in the slammer, okay? That's it. Because what you did was illegal. Whatever these people did, it was corrupt and it was illegal. It was immoral and it was wrong. It was wrong. It's a whole group of people that set you up, lied about what happened, claimed something happened that never happened, and all of that just to cover up money. Yeah, they said this was the whole plan. The whole plan was to lie about a situation where they claimed it was defense, or they did something in defense, or they had to defend themselves. It's like a whole group of people or a whole family all coming together at a party or at a gathering, right? And claiming that you were there, claiming that they had to protect themselves from you, claiming that you came and did, and you weren't even there. And there's evidence that proves that you were not there, okay? But everybody lying to cover up, oh my God, like, you know, call the cops kind of a thing, but you weren't even around. Okay? It's like everybody running, this whole family going to the police to file a report against you for allegedly, you know, attacking someone, yet you were not even there. You get what I'm saying? It's like something like that. Yeah. And all of them covering for each other. Yeah, Six of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles reverse. This is not going to work. This plan failed. It was sloppy, okay? They made a lot of mistakes with this one. It was never going to work because it was built on lies. They're about to be defeated, humiliated, okay? It's going to be a fall from grace. Everybody's going to see what they did. It's going to be a hard one to take, a hard pill to swallow with their reputation. Because this plan didn't work. It was sloppy. It was done sloppy. And just because there's a bunch of people sitting together and all lying about the same thing and trying to keep their story straight, that does not mean that it comes across as very convincing, okay? So that failed, or it is failing right as we speak. Three of Swords, and they're going to be heartbroken, okay? And they did not listen to their intuition about this one. They did not listen to their intuition that they thought they were gonna be getting away with this, okay? Because they thought they had strength in numbers, right? You gotta understand. They used some sort of a window of opportunity here where they must have thought that you were weak in the sense that you didn't have anyone they thought that would defend you, or they didn't think that you had anyone that could come forward with evidence that proves that what they said was a lie. What they didn't expect, I guess, is that you don't need someone else to come and defend you or plead your case. You can give the own evidence, okay, of them lying. So they didn't, yeah, no, they're not going to burden you with this one. 10 of Wands in reverse. No, it's not going down like that. They can't burden you with a bunch of lies and made up shit and manipulation. 10 of Swords, no. You are not at the fucking house, yo. You are not there. So how is this whole family or this whole group of people claiming that something went down at this location, or you were there and did this, this, and that to someone? You were not even there. You were not even around. You weren't. Okay? So the whole thing is a lie. It's something like that. Okay? No, you were not at the party. I cannot make it up, man. 3 of Cups in reverse. You were not at the party. You were not there. Okay? And if you know, and maybe you got the invitation, but you rejected the invitation. You didn't want to go to the party, right? It's like you could have even gotten the invitation to go. You're like, no, it's okay. I don't want to be there, right? You don't want to be around these people. You don't want to be in that house. You were not there. So make that one make sense, huh? Yeah, it doesn't make sense because it was just manipulation and sabotage. That's it. It was just manipulation and these people trying to win at all costs, manipulate the system, get you in trouble, and lie. And they really thought, oh, we're so many of us and only one of you. No one's going to know. How would they know, right? How would they know? No, everybody's going to know. The moon in reverse. They're going to know. And then the music plays in the background, right? No, the moon in reverse. No, there's no illusion here, okay? They can't keep this secret anymore. And now they don't have anything, they don't have a leg to stand on here, okay? They're not going to be able to defend themselves. How is a whole group of people going to sit there and say that someone was allegedly here or there and attacking someone when it's not true, when someone has an alibi, when there's proof and evidence that you were not there? How are they going to defend that one? Now you all of you automatically look guilty. Right? Weird. Okay, they just implicated everyone at once with that one. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Okay, let's see. Who's involved in this? This could have happened in May, or someone is born in May. Virgo, Aries, February, January, and December. August. Okay, we have August, December, January, February, and June. A bunch of months. A mother. This could have something to do with someone's mother. Okay, all we have is Aries and Virgo on this one. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Hope this one helps. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.